Hi, it's I'm Thrifty Tim. Uh, after 12 o'clock here. It's a Tuesday, so it must be time for Tuesday afternoon with Thrifty Tim and others. And with me here is my co-host Sir James,
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
and we'll see if Jorgen shows up today.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm sure he will. I'm going to text him right now to remind him.
well,
I always do.
I sent him a message also.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, so I don't have my theme's like last week, but this is part two of the what I'm doing for
All right.
of I'm getting taking for Christmas presents for my making Christmas presents for my family. Just giving them some, like you can say about today's style mixtape. Okay, this is Chet, Danny, and Floyd. It's Chet Atkins. Or Chet Floyd and Danny. That the Chet is Chet Atkins. Floyd is Floyd Kramer, and Danny Davis is the third person. And they're all instrumentalists, but they do covers of songs and stuff. And
I only know Chet Atkins and Floyd Kramer. The other guy I don't know.
yeah, this is Mike had that Calvin had sent me
Ah.
because he likes Danny Davis. I know. Well, anyway, I did it for a couple of songs on here because my daughter she likes show tunes and stuff. And down here the last two tunes on here are two songs on here. The Young and the Restless thing, which is Nadia's theme, which you most likely heard, and then it ends off
Oh,
all.
yes. I know the Young and Restless theme. Yeah.
And the last one yeah, I know that is When You Wish Upon a Star.
Mm-hmm. Who doesn't know that one?
Yeah. Okay. So the next one I missed think that get shown last week is okay, Sean Cassidy,
oh.
promotion copy. This is album uh, more lead on it. Cassidy had K Dini on it. So you the inside and the back side. And another song on here, uh, okay, is well, he does cover up the song "How Do You Believe in Magic." I'm not sure whether that was just John Sebastian or if it was. Shoot, I can't remember that. Oh, I have a bunch of
Hmm.
records and I forgot the name. And then also, oh, he does a song, "A Girl Like You," which was a Rascal song on here. So
That's pretty cool.
okay, and
Ah.
one of the songs,
I had that one on CD at some point.
one of those songs that I have on that's on this album, I had sung at my wedding. That song was "Follow Me."
Oh, I love that song.
Yes, I don't even need to say what song's on that one because all the songs on the album. Okay, then.
Diana Ross. Oh, yeah. You got to show that one to Jorgen.
Yeah, he's seen it.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, the songs on here that were hits were "I'm Coming Out," uh, uh, "My Old Piano," and "Upside Down" are on here.
Upside down, you're turning me. Da, 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 da.
Okay, ready for some rock?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll, baby. Ooh, George Thorogood, yes.
Yeah, "Bad to the Bone."
Da,
And
na, 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 na. I love that song.
And along with some of the other songs on here, I can't remember which. Well, like he also does it's no particular place to go. Also nobody but me. And the last song is a Bob Dylan song, "Wanted Man." Okay, and the worst of Jefferson Airplane.
Mm.
And the songs on here that I did are "Somebody to Love," "White Rabbit," and "We Can Be Together," and "Volunteers."
I love White Rabbit. Such a trippy song.
Yeah, next one. This is Boston Third Stage.
Ooh.
And here's the back. I'll do it this way so you can see.
Oh, nice. See the whole earth.
Well, anyway, there's a lot of songs on here that were hits like "Amanda," "We're Ready," "Cool the Engines," "I Think I Like It," "Can't You Say," and "Still in Love." Okay, this is Graham Nash's first solo album, and the songs that were hits off of here, or I think it might have done "Military Madness," and also that he does. Where's that? Chicago and "We Can Change the World" also on here.
Hmm.
Okay, those are the ones that I have missed, or because they were at another spot than the other ones were.
All right.
So I'll start off with the ones after that. Okay,
Okay.
start off with the Canadian.
Gordon Lightfoot.
Gordon
Yes.
Lightfoot, yes, you know I'm a big Gordon Lightfoot fan.
That is the skinniest cigarette I've ever seen.
And I managed to see him
I
in,
thought it was a lollipop or a toothpick at first.
and it's somebody cheap, but the the main song I took off here is Old Dan's record. Uh, I just like that song. That wasn't a hit, but it's a song I like. Okay, ready for a Canadian rock band?
Oh, yeah.
A three-man Canadian rock band?
Mm-hmm.
Triumph.
Oh, I have one of their albums.
Rock and Roll Machine. This is probably my favorite of their albums, and it's one of their early ones, not their first one.
Nice.
Because, well, like down here, they do cover up the James Gang song Rocky Mountain Way. And then all of side two is the rock set. First is 24 Hours a Day, Blinding Light Show, Moonchild, and Rock and Roll Machine. Now from Canada, we'll go to the UK.
Hmm. Slade.
Yep, this is their Rogues Gallery.
Aha.
The songs off there I did are Hey Ho, Wish You Well, Mysterious Mr. Jones, 7-Year Itch, and the last one saying weren't hits, but they're songs I like, they really rock. Is I'll Be There and Time to Rock. This is from '85.
Nice.
I'll give you the back also.
Ooh. I like the guy's scarf.
Yeah, next one is a TLP rock album from the US from back in '72, something like that. That's Blood Rock Live. It's at the Chicago Amphitheater.
Ooh.
There's it's a gatefold. It's
Looks like mac and cheese. I don't think I've heard of Blood Rock.
Yeah, they're from the early '70s. Their big hit is one that one that I heard when I was in like sixth grade, the music teacher was playing us some about the newer music, and this was one of them, and just listening to it. So if I scared or so you had said it's the first song or that hit on that song is DOA is the name of the song. And then another one that was like the minor hit is a song called Jessica. And the last one is uh, Communique, which is by Dire Straits, and the song off of here is Lady Writer.
Hmm.
Oh, and I'm not done yet. I'll show you my new pickups.
Woohoo.
First up is this 2 LP soundtrack for a movie.
Nice.
It's the movie is American Hot Dog. I'm going to have to see if I can find it online anywhere.
Wow.
But this takes
Pretty
place
cool.
50s, and it's full of hits on here. Some songs like "Rockin' Heroes Here to Stay," uh, "Roll Over Beethoven," "Why Do Fools Fall in Love," "I Put a Spell on You," "Whole Lot of Shaking Going On," "Great Balls of Fire," "Sweet Little 16," uh, "Brave On," Buddy Holly song there,
Mm-hmm.
"Tutti Frutti," "Little Star," "Splish Splash," "Sea Cruise," and "Good Night, It's Time to Go" are all on here.
Nice. Is it a double album or just one?
Yeah, it's 2 LP.
Ah, just like
A
American
movie
Graffiti.
soundtrack. See, record one is in stereo and live. Record two is all mono. And then I got a book also. I got that this and the record that from Salvation Army thrift store.
Ah,
Okay, it's Treasure Island by
Robert Louis
Robert.
Stevenson. Yes.
Yes.
He'll be taking a trip with Long John Silver
Yep.
with his bottle of rum.
Okay, well, that's all the stuff I have to show for
All
kids.
right.
So,
All right, I'll take over now. I'll make myself big from here. All right, so now the big reveal. What did James get yesterday? Ha ha ha. Well, I'll tell you. Well, it started on Friday, 21st. They were having online Black Friday deals going on, even in Canada. So they had Apple TV for, in Canada, the Canadian money, for $6.99 for 6 months. And then after that, after the 6 months, it goes to $14.99 per month. So I asked my mom yesterday, can I please get it? There's a John Lennon documentary about him I want to watch. So she says, okay, here's my credit card. Go make your account. She said, all right, I'll get it for you. Early Christmas gift. So I went downstairs. It was the most complicated thing to sign up for. Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, Sirius XM, everything else I got was easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But this one was so hard. They asked me so many questions. Click this, click that, click that, click that. I'll put your password here, you know. Then you got to try to link it to the bloody TV. Now that was another thing. Click, 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 and then nothing's working. Click, click, click again. I try online to the link thing to link it to the TV. Put in the code. Finally, it works. I'm like, oh. Then I had to put in the PIN code from my mom's credit card. That was another thing. And then I had to put the PIN code in the TV to make it work. And so now I've got Apple TV. Yep, yesterday. And the first thing I watched on there.
So you get to watch Peanuts Christmas
Yes, I can. Well, I'll tell you what I watched so
and
far in here.
Thanksgiving also.
Yeah, so yesterday afternoon, after I took my shower, I watched a three-part documentary called John Lennon Murder Without Murder Without a Trial. It was fantastic. It showed me stuff I didn't know about Mark David Chapman, and I really learned about John Lennon, what he went through the last day of his life. The last interview, they were playing clips of the tape of the interview this lady gave with him and everything. It was just fantastic. And it was narrated by Kiefer Sutherland. Then after that, I decided, you know what? I'm not finished yet. I went and watched a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving where they have the ping pong table, the toast, and the popcorn, and the pretzels, and the candy. I just love that. Then at the end, where Snoopy and Woodstock eat the turkey, that was cute with the
Yeah,
pie and everything.
we have
I
the
love that.
Peanuts Holiday Collection on DVD. So
Oh, yeah? And then
yeah,
last night, I watched a movie that's based on a book and it's based on a true story that I think you're going to like, Tim. It's called Greyhound with Tom Hanks.
okay.
All right, let me tell you about it. I have the Wikipedia up here. All right, Greyhound is a 2020 American war film directed by Aaron Schneider and starring Tom Hanks, who also wrote the screenplay. The film is based on the 1955 novel The Good Shepherd by C.S. Forrester and follows a U.S. Navy commander on his first assignment commanding a multinational escort destroyer group of four, defending an Allied convoy from U-boats during the Battle of the Atlantic. The film also stars Stephen Graham, Rob Morgan, and Elizabeth Shue. Greyhound was initially scheduled for theatrical release in the United States on June 12, 2020 by Sony Pictures Releasing. The release was delayed indefinitely and then canceled because of widespread disruption and shutdowns from the COVID-19 pandemic. Sony sold the distribution rights to Apple TV, which released the film digitally on July 10th, 2020. It received positive reviews from critics with praise for the action sequences and effective use of its 90-minute runtime. At the 93rd Academy Awards, the film earned a nomination for Best Sound. Now the plot. In February 1942, Allied convoy HX-25, consisting of 37 merchant and troop ships en route for Liverpool, enters the Black Pit, the mid-Atlantic gap, where they will be out of range of protective air cover. The convoy's escort consists of the Fletcher-class destroyer USS Keeling, DD-548, radio call sign Greyhound, captained by Commander Ernest Krause of the United States Navy. The British Tribal-class destroyer HMS James, call sign Harry, the Polish Graham-class destroyer ORP Victor, call sign Eagle, and the Canadian Flower-class corvette HMCS Dodge, call sign. Krause is overall commander of the escort ship, but despite his seniority and extensive naval education, it is the first wartime command the captain. I don't want to go into much of it because I don't want to spoil it if you want to see it. I thought this movie was excellent. Tom Hanks was fantastic in this film. I really enjoyed it. The action sequences were really well done, and there's one scene when a torpedo just ricochets, just scratches the side of the boat but does no damage. I was like, oh my god! And then you hear the Germans in their thing over the sound system. We're going to kill you today. Yeah, we're going to kill you all. You're going to sink. We're going to sink your boat, Greyhound. You're going down. Yeah. I'm like, oh, not with Tom Hanks on at the wheel. No way. And I thought it was an excellent film. And I thought of you, Tim, when I watched it last night. I really thought it was good. So
Well,
maybe you can pick up that book too, because I know you'd like that. It's right up your alley. And then I watched another film with Tom Hanks called Finch. It's a sci-fi. It's when the world is unpopulated years later, I don't know, there was a pandemic or something. Not a lot of people were alive. It was just him and a dog, and he creates this robot to take care of the dog because he's dying. I thought it was a fantastic film. I cried at the end. It was a beautiful film. And then I found something very nostalgic on there from my childhood, from 1983, Fraggle Rock. So I watched the first episode of that, and it brought back so many memories when I was a kid watching that show. So there you go. I got Apple TV. I've got access to Apple Music now for free, and I checked out what's available on Apple Music. They have Anthology 4. I can listen to all 36 tracks on there for no extra cost. So I'm happy. So there, what I got, Apple TV. And now back to a regular scheduled program.
Well, I watched a movie that it was the first time I watched it. You'll probably be surprised, and it had a lot of actors when they were younger in it.
Okay.
The Outsiders.
Oh, I love that film. And
That's
it's directed by Francis Ford Coppola.
that that was but this was the first time I've watched it.
And Tom Cruise is in there too.
Yeah,
And Ralph Macchio of Karate Kid
yep.
fame.
It's a lot of ones that went on to have good that like acting careers. So
Yeah. So what were you on a ship or were you uh flying?
I was on ground.
Oh, okay. But that the synopsis of that movie Greyhound that I just mentioned. Do you know about that battle?
No,
Would
uh,
that book interest you?
it might.
Yeah, it was a very good movie. I think you like it. And Tom Hanks is such a great actor. I thought it was a fantastic film. And I was sitting there all alone watching it in my man cave here on my TV in my lazy boy, which is behind me there, um, where that lamp is. And I was looking there and I say, I wish Tim was here watching it. We could have snacks and everything and we could have watched it together. I thought it was a little too short, but the action started right away. And every time the chef would bring food to him, he never ate. The whole bloody film, the chef was bringing him food. He'd say a prayer over the food. He'd just walk out of the room. He never ate one piece of food in that movie. But he did
Uh,
drink a lot of coffee.
that's that's because a lot of the cooks in the military don't cook the greatest.
Well, but some of the food that the guy made, it looked delicious. But
Or
so,
or I have a nephew that he used to be a chef, but he didn't want to eat his own cooking.
ah, what about when you were in the military? Did they have a good? Did you guys have a good chef?
With me, I was glad whenever I could get away from the choking cheeks.
Ah, so you go out for food.
Yeah, or I didn't have to worry about it after I got married.
Yeah, or cook your own food. At least you know it's going to taste good. That's why I will never eat hospital food. It's the
And,
worst.
and then where I was at for Desert Storm, they had an area where we could go, but uh, where we could get something we had to eat, but it was all MREs,
Ah,
which were disgusting.
yeah.
And uh, but we used to go to the NCO club where we were at, or there was a guy that the base there that sold hot dogs. It has stuff like that to eat for
Yeah, normal food.
yeah.
But yeah, what was I going to say? But yeah, that's what you want to be eating. You don't want to eat something that's gonna make you sick. Like hospital food is the worst, and their coffee is terrible.
Well, the hospital food wasn't too bad when I was in there back in August or October of last year.
Ah, oh, what they call a steak is not a steak. It's disgusting.
I can't remember what I even got. I might have got some kind of chicken or something. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And then for breakfast, I had oatmeal.
Now it's time for Thrifty Tim's book corner.
Well, this is going to be the last time I'm going to show you this book because for obvious reasons.
All right, I made you
And
big.
one day, both these fell off.
Oh no! You can tell how old that is.
So it tells how long I've had it.
Oh my god!
It's I'm a fall fears. I'm 322 pages, and there's over a third of the way done in that one. It's it's fit into the Jack Ryan series,
Ah,
and
nice.
they have got a pretty much a peace treaty going in the Middle East that's working in.
Ah,
I don't want to go too far into it because I don't want to spoil it for somebody else
yeah,
to read it.
yeah. The people that want to read it.
This one I haven't read for a little bit. It's Herman Walt War and Remembrance, and this is uh, this is the I read the sequel to it before I started this one. That was
Mm-hmm.
Winds of War, which was before America entering World War II. This is after America entered into World War II and following a family of Navy family during that time.
So
And
what's the remembrance part of the title?
it's for remembering stuff out, like what happens in war, that there's stuff you don't want to happen again.
Oh, okay.
And I'm reading a library book. This is Conan Doyle for the
Oh
Defense.
yeah, I remember you showed that last week.
And I'm 50, around 50 pages in, and I need to get reading it because it will be due soon.
Yeah.
And then I've, okay, where they put them? Okay, on my nook here, I'm reading the Circular Staircase by Mary Roberts Reinhardt. It's a public domain, a mystery that's in the public domain where you can download it from like Project Gutenberg,
Mm.
and it's a mystery, and it lady who goes rent a place uh, with her niece and nephew that she's a guardian of, and the niece and guardian or niece and nephew are both pretty much adults or close to it. But there's a all of a sudden one evening they just after they get there they found a dead body
Oh,
in the house that they were renting, and
sounds
so
like something out of Stephen King.
so this lady had tried to help the police detective out, and so she's finding finding some of the clues and stuff. And it's a good book. It's my favorite of hers that I've read so far. I've read this book before, so this is a
How
reread.
many pages?
Uh, 200 some.
Wow.
Okay, on my Kindle, I'm reading. I haven't read any for this past week. It's science fiction short stories.
Oh yeah.
And down here, I'm still at the same one where it's a fifth. Uh, it's the fifth book in the Del Doring series by Grace Bay North. It's public. It's another book in the public domain. It's pretty much a girl series. This is the last one in the series. It's from the 1920s. So,
Hmm.
and those are all that I've been reading. So,
Nice. I'll make you smile. Yeah. So how did you know that there was Charlie Brown stuff on Apple TV when I mentioned it?
I've uh, I've heard that it was out answered there when they did it like a year or so ago.
Yeah, they don't. Well, what somebody told me on Discord, they don't have a big library yet, but they got some good stuff in there. I mean, I'm sure I'll find something that's gonna catch my eye. It's like tonight, I already have something planned that I'm gonna watch. A two-part documentary, and they're both an hour and a half on Steve Martin, and I love Steve Martin. He's
Oh
funny.
yeah. Do,
So
do you by chance have like the Disney Plus?
of
Like,
course I have Disney
stuff?
Plus.
So you watch Only Murders in the Building House, I bet.
I've seen the first two seasons, but I haven't caught up on it, so I don't know where I left off.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, I gotta go back into that. But what I'm looking forward to, it starts tomorrow, but I'm gonna have to watch it Thursday because I have the Fab Forum tomorrow night on the Beatles channel on Sirius XM, and that is the Beatles anthology, the documentary from 1995. They've remastered it and they got an episode 9 now, so I'm excited for that. That's going to be really good. And also tomorrow dropping on Netflix, the final season of Stranger Things season 5
Oh
starts.
yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that as well. So I got to alternate for a while from Apple TV and watch the other things first because I'm looking forward to those. But I have Apple TV for the long haul. My mom said she didn't really have money for it, but I knew she did. I know the real reason is because she thought I was going to mess up if I gave her a credit card and do it all wrong. But I got it right the first time, and I did it. It's only with gift cards on Amazon I get confused with that messed me up.
Oh,
But I know after the 6.99, after the 6 months is over, I know my mom's gonna let me keep it because I said, "Mom, I'm gonna keep it because after all the rigmarole, I went to try to link it to the TV. You think I'm gonna cancel it? Hell no, I'm keeping it. I like it." And I looked online, and they do bring new stuff onto the channel, so it'll be good. Almost spilt my drink on myself. Yeah, so they got a lot of Charlie Brown and Snoopy stuff on there. The only thing they don't have from the 80s was the Charlie Brown and Snoopy show. I wish they'd bring that on there. But they have the Snoopy show. They have Camp Snoopy. They got Lucy as a teacher and stuff like that. They have all the classic Charlie Brown specials. Uh, but the one thing they don't have is a Snoopy movie called Snoopy Come Home. I wish they put that on there because I loved that movie when I was a kid. And Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown, where he has the watermelon on his head as a helmet.
well, here in the U.S., we have the channel that's called MeTV, and they're going to be show. They're is it this weekend or was it this past weekend? I think it's this Saturday or this Sunday. They're showing your good Charlie Brown,
Oh wow, yeah.
and they'll be showing the a very Brady Christmas a couple times there.
Oh wow, that's cool.
The
But
great
what I was excited to see that they had Fraggle Rock. So I like from 1983, and you know what? It still stands up to this very day. It
uh,
still looks amazing. So I watched the first episode last night, and I was singing. I was actually singing the song. I was going down Fraggle Rock, down Fraggle Rock. But the one The one puppets that I still don't know how they made it work was the doozers, the little green guys that go around making all the buildings, but all the Fraggles eat their buildings and stuff because it tastes good. And then they have the Gorgs, the big guys. Mom, I caught me a Fraggle. Yeah, I thought the Fraggle Rock was such a great series, and you gotta love Jim Henson's Muppets.
Oh yeah.
As a kid, you see it as a story. I think I was like 14 or 15 at the time when that started. But when you're an adult, you see more in it. You look at all the details of it, the way the puppets work and everything. It's true. When you're an adult, you see things that you don't see as a kid when you watch these things,
My
and you get the adult humor in Charlie Brown.
my favorite Muppet is Animal.
Oh, I love Animal too, and I like Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and Beaker. Me 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 me. Yeah, but this show Fraggle Rock is great. I'm glad they had that on there. I said, "Oh, I gotta watch the first episode." I mean, I'm not embarrassed to say I
I,
like it.
I wonder if Jorgen seen the Swedish Chef.
Yeah.
With him being from Sweden.
Ah, down in Fraggle Rock. Down Fraggle Rock. Yeah, but
I
yeah,
wonder, I wonder when Jorgen will be coming on.
I don't know. But for you, if you take it, you'll get $5.99 per month, and you'll have 6 months as well, and then you'll get I think $12.99 per month, or maybe lower than that. I'm not sure
So
how what.
we're satisfied with the ones we have. Like the Sun has quite a few others, but with me, the ones I pay for is Paramount Plus and BritBox,
BritBox.
and we get Peacock for free because of our internet plan.
Let me see what's on Paramount Plus. That's new for this week. We got NCIS, a new episode.
Oh yeah.
But it's not with Mark Harmon. It's a new series with other people.
Well, it was like was it last week or the week before they had Mark Herman was on it, and it was a carryover between Origins and.
And I'm hearing a show that's supposed to be very good with Sylvester Stallone. It's called Tulsa King.
I've watched some of the episodes of that.
Then they put on The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger. What happened to Buzzsaw?
I need to watch that.
Oh, you have to see it. Then I heard Landman is good.
Okay.
Now it's season 2. I got to watch that as well. Then they have NCIS Origins. The series follows young Leroy Jethro Gibbs prior to the events of NCIS as he starts his career as a newly minted special agent. Then we have Silent Night, Deadly Night. Then the NCIS I just talked about.
Yeah. See, I watch around all the NCIS shows. I've fallen behind on Origins. So.
And I heard Mayor of Kingstown is good too.
I've seen a couple shows in that. It's okay for me.
Yeah, Tin Soldier.
Well, like I said, the one that I like on there is Longmire.
Oh, and they have one called Special Ops True. These real tales are in Special Ops True with unseen footage and stories from the Special Operations Forces who risked everything.
I think I've seen the first episode of that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Would that be something you'd be interested in watching?
I might.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, with me, I'm more into movies, except for there's a couple shows I watch on TV. The FBI, that's from the '60s and '70s.
Oh yeah.
With Efrem Zimbalist Jr. In it, and then there's the Partridge Family that both are on Tubi.
Yeah, I watched a show on Tubi this past week called The Kumars. But I used to watch one on another channel back in the day called The Kumars at number 42. It's this Indian family, but they have a talk show in their house, and the son Sanjay, he goes out there and he interviews all the celebrities, and the family comes sit on the couch and they talk. And his grandmother, Ami, she is hilarious. She steals the whole show. But now they moved into a flat in England, and their landlady comes up. Get this. I was cracking up when I heard her name. She goes, "Hello, I'm horny." And then the grandmother says, "Don't worry, that's really her name. That's her name." She says, "I'm an actress, a hand model, and a landlady." And she comes up at the most opportune times during the interviews. The guy will be interviewing a celebrity, and then she just bursted. She opens the door, interrupts the show, and starts talking, and then she says, "Oh, can I be a princess on Downton Abbey?" Because they had Elizabeth McGovern on there, and she said, "Can I be an Indian princess on there? Can you put me into the? Can you talk to the producers and put me into the show?" I
Well,
was crying. It was so funny.
well, you like the names of two of them in the Outsiders,
Oh yeah,
like Pony Boy and is it Soda Pop? Or
Soda Pop Curtis. Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
you like them?
I think Diane Lane's in that one too.
I think she is.
Mm-hmm. Patrick Swayze.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is before they made it big. Like Patrick Swayze, his biggest film to in the '80s was Dirty Dancing. That put him on the map.
and with Ralph Macchio, that Karate Kid.
Yeah, a few years later. Yeah, that was 1984, and yeah, I think the Karate Kid movies are really good. Which reminds me, now you just made me want to grab something. Hold on, I've always got something to show. Here we go. All right, now I remember where it is.
We're waiting for
Oh, uh,
we're waiting for James to get back with whatever he has to show us. Okay, here he comes.
all right. Okay. Daniel-san, show me sand the floor. Sand the floor. Show me paint the fence. Down, up, down. And here we go. Woohoo! We got the whole collection right here on DVD.
Okay,
The Karate Kid Part 2, The Karate Kid Part 3, and the next Karate Kid with, what's her name there? I forget her name. It's going to bug me. Okay, so Hillary Swank, that's it. So we have presenting the Karate Kid Collection, a rousing series of 4 uplifting coming-of-age adventures that will leave you cheering. 2 teenagers learn important lessons in life, friendship, and the art of self-defense from their wise mentor, Mr. Miyagi. The first 3 films star Ralph Macchio and Oscar-nominated Noriyuki Pat Morita, Best Supporting Actor, The Karate Kid, 1984. Academy Award winner Hilary Swank, Best Actress, Boys Don't Cry, 1999. That's a good movie. Joins Morita in a breakout role in the 4th film, The Next Karate Kid. All 4 movies are presented in the original movie format, all available in this collection. So for the first one, you get special features. On the Karate Kid Special Edition, you get all new special features are commentary with director John Avildsen, writer Robert Kamen, and actors Ralph Macchio and Pat Morita. The Way of the Karate Kid, multi-part making of featurette, Beyond the Forum featurette, East Meets West, a composer's notebook, Life of Bonsai featurette. And the Karate Kid Part 2, the story continues. You get featuring the Oscar-nominated song "Glory of Love" by Peter Cetera, and then the Karate Kid Part 3 and the next Karate Kid. It's a flip disc, so two complete movies on one disc. So the first movie lasts 2 hours and 6 minutes. The second one is 1 hour and 53 minutes. The Karate Kid Part 3 is 1 hour and 52 minutes. And The Masked Karate Kid is 1 hour and 44 minutes. And now I'll show you which disc. So here we go. Karate Kid. Here's the back. There you go. That's number one. Number one birthday present. Now we go to number two. Karate Kid Part 2. I remember this scene. Live or die, man. Wrong. And then we show you the inside. There you go. That's number two. And now we go to number three and number four. We have here. There you go. There's the back. And then here's the discs inside. See, it's a flip disc, as you can see. One movie, Karate Kid Part 3 is on one side. You flip it over, and this next Karate Kid. And so there's the box set of the Karate Kid collection. There you go.
Well, with me, the ones in the Outsiders, the one that I like, his first movie is Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Risky Business.
But before that, before the Outsiders, Tom Cruise had a cameo. It wasn't a big role, but he was in the movie Taps in 1981. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah, I remember Taps.
Yeah, he was in that one too.
If I remember right, Risky Business was out before that.
Yeah, no, Risky Business was 1983. And I think The Outsiders was also 1983, if I'm not mistaken. Or it could have been 84, I'm not sure. Yeah, but those are really good films. And, a lot of people say the next Karate Kid sucked. I enjoyed it for what it was. When he takes her to visit the monks, and then he takes the monks bowling. I thought it was a good movie. I don't care what people say. I enjoyed it for what it was. And I'm glad to own this box set. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Karate Kid movies. I mean, Mr. Miyagi. Come on.
Sort of like with it being almost Christmas time, that like they did a Christmas Vacation 3, but it wasn't the same happy family in it or anything.
Oh, speaking of which, you said Christmas Vacation, huh? Let me go in my room. I got something to show you. This is supposed to be a surprise for my collaboration with Danny After Dark. We're doing our annual Christmas top 10 countdown on December 5th at 3 p.m. my time. It'll be 2 for her. But let me go get the t-shirt I'll be wearing that day. You said Christmas? You got Christmas. All right, let me go grab it. Let me grab it.
We're waiting for Jet Williams to come back with this Christmas Vacation DVD or whatever he's bringing out.
Okay. Yeah, I just gotta make sure I don't want Jorgen to see it because he'll be at that thing. Oh, let me make myself big so you can see this better. Because we're gonna be wearing Christmas sweaters and stuff, but I don't have a Christmas sweater, so my mom got me this. Christmas Vacation. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, so I'm gonna be wearing this t-shirt. So you get to see it. And now let me put it over there in my chair. Can I make it? Yes. I got on the first shot. There we go. Now, so we'd be this year. This will be our 5th collaboration we've done this year, and this time we're doing our top 10 favorite Christmas presents we've got over the years. Even as kids, we go from number 10 up to our number one favorite gift that we've got over the years. So on that Friday, December 5th, if you're around and you want to be in, if you want to come up on camera with us and join the party, you're more than welcome to. You can put in your top 10 of your favorite Christmas gifts you've gotten over the years too. Because we're going to ask everybody if they want, because we're curious to know what everybody in the chat's going to have as well. So that'll be fun. I'm
Well,
really excited.
I can't remember that far back.
You can't? Oh, I'm sure you remember something.
No, my memory's not as good as it used to be.
Oh, no? Oh. Well, I'm sure you remember something from the past.
Well, trying to remember like things I got for Christmas. I remember got a transistor radio one year.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
I each got one. This was in the early 70s, so.
Mm-mm.
And it's like got a Bible one year.
Oh, wow. That's neat. Yeah.
But a lot of the other stuff I forget.
Oh, God.
Got some books on here. Had some like some of Isaac Asimov's books and some shoot, the one that wrote War of the Worlds. That's like I said, mine's not as good as it used to be. I forget names easily, and I'll get them a couple hours, think of them a little up, like a couple hours later. And
Yeah, I remember a couple of Christmases in the 70s when I got some K-Tel records. And I got Disco Devil. Remember Disco Devil?
no,
Then there was Dumb Ditties.
that's what I got one year was like a turntable with speakers.
And then there was a Looney Tunes, not Bugs Bunny, but it was called Looney Tunes, and it had shaving cream on there, and it had "Hello Mudda, Hello Fudda, Here I Am at Camp Granada."
That's an Alan Sherman song. I have that album.
That was on there, and on the Dumb Ditties, it had on top of spaghetti. It had "My Boomerang Won't Come Back." It had I think it was on that one. I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy are mad. Because I ain't been nothing but bad or something like that. Then they had Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead on there. They had Dinner with Drac. They had, I think they had a song called Ape Call. Irving. Remember Irving? Then they had, I think they had Bridget the Midget, the Queen of the Blues. Yeah, that was a great album. I mean, they don't make albums like that anymore.
Well, sort of like the Chipmunks Christmas album.
Yeah. There's only so much of the Chipmunks I can take with those high-pitched voices, and I want them to shut up. You know what I mean? They're enough to give you a migraine sometimes. But you know what? I do like the harmonica song. Alvin, play your harmonica. Alvin! Okay! And I like the Christmas song they do. Christmas, Christmas time is here. And then he goes, I want to play my harmonica or something in it. Oh, and then he says, me, I want a hula hoop. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late. That was a cute little song back in the day.
And of course, I have Gene Autry's Christmas album.
Oh, yeah.
With Rudolph on it.
And I had one when I was a baby called A Christmas Present. And it was presented by Ronco. Remember Ronco?
Yeah.
And it had a gatefold, and when you flipped it up and you put it up like this, it was like a pop-up. It had Santa's Village, and it had Santa with all the reindeers on it. But when I was a baby, I ripped it apart. You know, because you're a kid, you know you're a baby, you don't understand any better, and you don't know what you're doing. I wonder if I can find that dump. Let me find that Dumb Ditties album. I know I have it. Just where it is, I don't know. Give me a few minutes, I'll find it. It's here. I have it. Where it is, I don't know. Let me find it. Entertain the folks while I find this album.
I'm still trying to find that album.
Ding dong, witch is dead, witch oh witch, wicked witch. Ding dong, wicked witch is dead. Yeah, I might do whack-a-mole
Just
here
looking
too.
at something on the
Everything doesn't fall out.
just here, so now. Okay, I'm wondering if the other one will be coming up soon. It's
Yeah, I hope so.
yeah, he's usually comes on around this time.
Yeah, he does. Now I might grab something to eat. Here it is. I found it. Here we go. All right, I got it. My headphones are stuck. Okay, here we go. I got it. Here we are. Okay. Now let me make myself big. Now let's bring back some nostalgic memories from the 70s. Here we go. You ready, Tim?
Yeah.
Here we go. Woohoo! Greatest Stars, 24 Greatest Hits. Dumb Ditties. Remember that album?
Not that one.
Yep. And here's the back, and it's on K-Tel. Let me tell you the songs. So side 1, My Ding-a-Ling, Chuck Berry. Monster Mash, Bobby Boris Pickett and the Crypt Kickers. Number 3, Alvin's Harmonica, David Seville and the Chipmunks. On Top of Spaghetti, Tom Glazer and the Children's Chorus. Beans in My Ears, Serendipity Singers. I'm a Nut, Leroy Pullins. All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth, Jimmy James. I Taught Putty Tat, Tom Katz. Teddy Bear's Picnic, Lucy Diner. Ding Dong the Witch is Dead, Gingerbread. 7 Little Girls Sitting in the Back Seat. Remember that song? 7 little girls sitting in the back seat, kissing and hugging with Fred, by Paul Evans. The Jolly Green Giant, Kingsman. Have you heard about the Jolly Good Giant? He's so big and mean. Brussels sprouts, and he talks about all the different canned stuff in there. Then side 2, If You Want to Be Happy for the rest of your life, Jimmy Soul. Who Put the Bump in the Bump, a Bump, a Bump, Barry Mann. Pink Shoelaces, Dodie Stevens. Mr. Bassman, Johnny Cymbal. Bridget the Midget, the Queen of the Blues, Ray Stevens. The Ballad of Irving, Frank Gallup. Martian Hop, Galaxies. Here Comes the Judge, Bobby Biggs. Nuttin' for Christmas, Billy Pressman. Short Shorts, Who Wears Short Shorts? Bermudas. Little Arrows, Sleepy Lee, and Happy Go Lucky Me, Paul Evans. And this came out in 1977. And this is a Canadian pressing. There you go. And let me grab some other albums while I'm big, and I'll show you some more stuff. Might as well have a little whack-a-mole. Let me see here. What am I going to show? I'll go from here. Yeah, this will be good. If I can get it out of there. Okay, here we go. All right. We'll do this. Okay, first starting off with Krista Berg, Into the Light. Do you know this album?
I might have it.
So on this one we have Last Night, Fire on the Water, The Ballroom of Romance, and of course his famous hit song off this album, The Lady in Red. Say Goodbye to It All. Side 2, The Spirit of Man, Fatal Hesitation, One Word Straight to the Heart in brackets, For Rosanna, The Leader, The Vision, What About Me? And this is from 1986. And this is a good album. And then we have Belinda's first solo album from the Go-Go's, Belinda. I love
Okay.
this album cover with the pink on the back. So, Mad About You, I Need a Disguise. Since You've Been Gone, I Feel the Magic. I Never Wanted a Rich Man. Band of Gold. Gotta Get to You. From the Heart. Shot in the Dark. And Stuff and Nonsense. And this is from 1986 as well. Now we go to some very old rock and roll. We have Gene Vincent's greatest hits.
Okay.
And here he is kind of looking like Elvis in a way. So the songs we have on here: Bebopalula, Little Lover, Race with the Devil, Important Words, She, Little Sheila, Woman Love, Maybelline, Blue Jean Bop, Lotta Lovin', Yes I Love You Baby. And now we go to a very, very rare Canadian pressing of the Dave Clark Five. Do you like them?
Oh yeah, I have several of their albums.
All the pieces, bits and pieces. So side one, we have Glad All Over, All of the Time, Stay, Shaquita, Do You Love Me? Side two, Bits and Pieces, I Know You, No Time to Lose, Doodah, Time, She's All Mine. And then we have another famous group, their second album, Herman's Hermits on tour.
I have a bunch of their stuff.
So on here we have side one, Can't You Hear My Heartbeat? I'm Henry VIII, I am. The End of the World, For Your Love, I Got a Dream On, Don't Try to Hurt Me. Side 2, Silhouette, Heartbeat, I'll Never Dance Again, Tell My Baby, and Traveling Light. There you go. And now we go to Bill Haley and the Comets Rockin'. And so side one we have Rock Around the Clock, Skinny Minnie, Ling Ting Tong, Rock the Joint, Rock a Beat and Boogie. Side two, See You Later Alligator, Flip Flop and Fly, The Saints Rock and Roll, Shake Rattle and Roll. And now we go to a famous album from the 80s, which has a big hit on here. And this is Agent Provocateur.
It's important.
Foreigner.
I've seen them in concert.
Oh yeah? I want to know what love is.
Well, when I saw them in concert, you know who was playing the drums for them?
Who?
Jason Bonham.
Oh wow, that's cool. So this album was from 1984. So side one we have Tooth and Nail, That Was Yesterday, I Want to Know What Love Is, Growing Up the Hard Way, Reaction to Action. And then side two we have, what's on side two? Oh, side, I gotta flip it around, see side two. Okay, Stranger in My Own House, A Love in Vain, Down on Love, Two Different Worlds, She's Too Tough. So that's what's on that album. And next up we have Steppenwolf Gold, their greatest hits.
I've seen them in concert also.
Ah. So on this album we have, it's on RCA, we have Born to Be Wild, It's Never Too Late, Rock Me, Move Over, Who Needs You? Side two we have Magic Carpet Ride, The Pusher, Suki, Jupiter's Child, and Screaming Nighthawk. Yeah, so we got that. And let me put this back in the sleeve here, you know. Whoa, okay. And next up we have, the last one we have here, The Platter's Greatest Hits. Whoa. Oh, I gotta move it up this way. Okay. Shows what I know. So side one we have Only You, The Great Pretender, You've Got the Magic Touch, My Prayer, Twilight Time, My Favorite Song, Smoke Gets in Your Eyes, Harbor Lights, You'll Never Know, I'm Sorry, Enchanted. Side B, To Each His Own, If I Didn't Care, I'll Never Smile Again, Sleeping Lagoon, On My Word of Honor, One in a Million, He's Mine, Red Sails in the Sunset, My Dream, Remember When. And there's my little whack-a-mole. All right, Tim, your turn.
I don't. I turn for a whack. No, okay. Just don't want anything to fall.
Yeah, I got some that I really got some good stuff there.
Oh, there's two there.
I wanna know what love is.
Okay, okay. I have three here now.
All right.
Oh, I thought you were going to make me big.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. My bad.
First one is the Christian album with Tennessee Ernie Ford, God Lives.
Ooh.
The song titled are God Lives, How Great Thou Art, The Old Rugged Cross, By Jesus As Thou Wilt, Mighty Fortress is Our God, Others, Eternal Life, In the Garden, Did You Think to Pray, Near My God to Thee, and My Task.
Hmm.
Now, we jump from that. I know you're going to laugh here. Go from Tennessee Ernie Ford Christian music to Alice Cooper's greatest hits.
Hmm.
And this is from '74, and the songs on here are "I'm 18," "It's My Body," "Desperado," "Under My Wheels," "Be My Lover," "School's Out," "Hello Hooray," "Elected," "No More Mr. Nice Guy," "$1 Billion Babies," "Teenage Lament '74," and "Muscle of Love."
I have that same album.
And the third one he pulled out, was a former member of the Cars. That's Benjamin Orr. He's dead now. He had a hit off this album. This is from 1986. It looks like. This is the name of the album is Lace. The hit was from side one. Had the first song "Too Hot to Stop." It's a big one on here, and then there's the end. In Circles and Stay the Night was a big one too, and then Skyline, When You're Gone. And side two has Spinning, Hold On, The Lace, and That's the Way. This time around.
Ah. Nice. All right. I'm gonna put these back so I don't trip on anything. I'll maybe grab some more albums. Hold on. I wanna know what love is. Where is Jorgen?
Maybe he decided to take a nap, like last week.
No. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, yeah. Would help if I had my headphones on. Right. All right, let me see what else I can grab here to show. I want to know what love is. Okay, we'll see. I want you to show me, baby. Okay, let's see that. All right, that. And yeah, I can show these. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's leave that here. All right. Ah. Oh, jeez. Damn it. There we go. Okay. All right, I got a couple of albums here. Here we go. Make myself big. All right. Okay, so first one. This is an album that I really, really loved. I used to have it on cassette. And back in 2024, I found it on vinyl in a thrift store, and I was very happy to find it. And it was only $17. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm going for it. So this is George Michael, Listen Without Prejudice, features Praying for Time. Do you know this album?
No, I wasn't a George Michael fan.
So we have Praying for Time, Freedom 90, They Won't Go When I Go, Something to Save, Cowboys and Angels, Waiting for That Day, Mother's Pride, Heal the Pain, Soul Free, and Waiting, Reprise. So we got that. And now, of course, there's Jorgen. Oh, yeah, put the link out and I'll pop him up when he gets up.
Shoot, now I don't know what happened here.
Here, I got it. There, I put it up. I got the link.
I'm trying to close this out. That came up on mine. It's
I got it.
that just made it close.
All right, ready for the next album? Here we go. So we have Bowie Legacy. Now on here, side one, you have Let's Dance, Ashes to Ashes, Queen and David Bowie Under Pressure, Life on Mars 2016 mix, Changes, side two, The Man Who Sold the World, Space Oddity, Starman, Ziggy Stardust, The Genie. Side three, we have Rebel Rebel, Young Americans, Golden Years, Modern Love, China Girl. Side four, we have Fame, Sound and Vision. My favorite song, number 3, is Heroes. Where Are We Now? And the last song, Lazarus. And here's the gatefold. And there's pictures in here, but I'm not going to go through all that because it'll take too long. And now we have one of their famous here we go. Let's add him to the stage. Hello, Jorgen. I'm just showing some records, and then we'll get to you. So we have David Bowie, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust, and the Spiders from Mars.
Good album.
Great album.
Next up, we have Voices in the Sky, the best of the Moody Blues.
Oh, yeah. Greatest hits.
So on here, we have, what do we have on here? We have Ride My Seesaw, Driftwood, Sitting at the Wheel, Never Comes the Day, I'm Just a Singer in a rock and roll band, Gemini Dream, 2, The Voice, After You Came, Question, Veteran Cosmic Rocker, Isn't Life Strange, and Nights in White Satin. But you know what? They missed one more hit, Tuesday Afternoon. Now we have another one, The Moody Blues, Every Good Boy Deserves Favor.
I have that one.
I have that one too. Great one.
Yep.
And one of my all-time favorites, we have Days of Future Past.
Of course, I have that one.
And then we go to another British band. We have Electric Light Orchestra. So this is this one here. And on here you have side one.
That one.
In Old England Town, boogie number 2, Mama, and Roll Over Beethoven. Side 2, From the Sun to the World, boogie number 1, Kuama, and that's it for that one. Then we have one of their famous albums called El Dorado, a symphony by the Electric Light Orchestra.
I have that one.
And it has the Wizard of Oz, Dorothy, and the Wicked Witch. So side 1, El Dorado Overture, Can't Get It Out of My Head, Boy Blue, Laredo, Tornado, Poor Boy, The Greenwood. I can see now why they put that as a cover. Mr. Kingdom, Nobody's Child, Illusions in G Major, Eldorado and Eldorado finale. So we got that. And then this album has my favorite song on here. We have Out of the Blue, and it's a gatefold. There's the inside.
I have it.
Surround. Goes like that. And the songs on here include Side 1, True Note, Turn to Stone, It's Over, Sweet Talking Woman, Across the Border, Night in the City, Starlight, Jungle, Believe Me Now, Stepping Out, Concerto for a Rainy Afternoon, Standing in the Rain, Big Wheels, Summer and Lightning, and my favorite song, Mr. Blue Sky, Sweet as the Night, The Whale, Birmingham Blues, and Wild West Hero.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, I like Wild West Hero, and I also like Sweet as the Night.
And now we go back to our regular scheduled program and we welcome in Mr. Jorgen.
Hello.
And how is Jorgen today?
It's okay. How are you?
I'm doing okay, a little better. Not as sick as I was. And I got a little Christmas gift, a little early Christmas gift yesterday. Because it started Friday. They had a Black Friday sale going on. So I got Apple TV yesterday because they had an offer. You get 6 months where you only pay $6.99 Canadian, and then after that it goes to $14.99. So I found out from yesterday, from the 24th of November till the 24th of May, you only pay $6.99 for 6 months, and then it goes to $14.99 after that. And it was a pain in the butt trying to link it from the laptop to the TV to get the link on there with the code and everything. Then I had to put the PIN number from my mom's credit card in there to access the thing. It was a big hullabaloo, but I got it to work.
That's the nice thing about having a cell phone.
But I don't have a cell phone, so I have to do everything from my remote. And I got it working, and I watched a documentary called John Lennon, Murder Without a Trial, and it was narrated by Kiefer Sutherland. It was very good. Then I watched a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, which I love. I said, I have to watch that. It's nostalgic. It's classic. I love the ping pong table with the popcorn and the toast. And remember that? And then at the end, where Snoopy and Woodstock have their whatchamacallit, their what's it called there? The turkey and the pie and all that. I love that. Then last night I watched 2 Tom Hanks movies that were on there. One's called Greyhound. It's about World War II. Then the second one was like a sci-fi where it's called Finch, where Tom Hanks creates a robot and he has a dog. It was really, really good. And then I watched something from my childhood. I was about 14 or 15 at the time in 1983. And it was Down in Fraggle Rock. Remember that one, Jorgen?
Unfortunately, yes.
I watched the first episode. It brought back memories. I used to love that show. And to this very day, I don't know how they operated the small little puppets of the doozers, the little green guys that build all the little buildings and stuff. I still don't know how they did that. But I'm going to have to look it up on YouTube and see how they made them.
It's Jim Henson's creation, the same who did the Muppets and Muppet Show and Sesame Street. So.
Yeah, but I love the Muppets, so I love Fraggle Rock. And I don't care who says it's crap. I love that show. I grew up with it.
I can bear with the stories and so on, even though I prefer much rather Sesame. But I can't stand the over joyful theme song. I hate the theme song.
It's okay, but the story of on the show Fraggle Rock is pretty good, I have to admit. And then tonight I'm going to watch a 2-part documentary. They're both an hour and a half. Documentary, part 1, part 2, on Steve Martin. So that should be interesting to watch. And they have all the Charlie Brown specials on there, so I'll be watching Charlie Brown and stuff. And they have the Snoopy show and all that. I love Snoopy. Hey, you're never too old to love Snoopy. I mean, come
Well,
on.
you are pretty busy these days.
Yeah, pretty much. And then tomorrow on the Beatles channel, no, sorry, not the Beatles channel, I mean Disney Plus, but I won't be able to watch it till Thursday because I have the Fab Forum tomorrow night and Wednesdays, you know. I listen religiously to that. And so it's going to be the Beatles anthology documentary. Can you believe it's been 30 years? It's the 30-year anniversary because that came out on TV in 1985 and now it's 30 years old. And they're going to have an extra episode because the original had 8 episodes. Now there's going to be episode 9. But I'm not going to cheat. I'm going to watch in chronological order, work my way up to it, like build up the excitement to seeing the very episode 9. Then on Netflix, Stranger Things season 5, the final season, is dropping tomorrow as well. So I got a lot on my plate to watch besides Fraggle Rock and whatever else I'm going to watch on Apple TV. But I'm really happy my mom gave me that. And she was just worried that I'd screw up with her credit card, but I didn't. It took a little while to get it to work. I mean, everything else I signed up for was easy, but this one was the most complicated thing I ever had. And now I get access to Apple Music, which I probably won't use much because I prefer my Sirius XM. But they have the Beatles anthology number 4, so I can listen to anthology 4, all 36 tracks on there for free, which I'm definitely going to do. So that's the only thing I'm going to listen to. I probably won't use the Apple Music. And apparently I can get sports or something like soccer or something like that, I heard. I still have to try that out. I'm still learning about it. I've only had it for 1 day, so I really don't know what's in there yet. So I haven't really took the time to explore it, but I can't wait. And my mom says she has the money for it. She was just worried about that I'd screw it up. And she said, yeah, you can keep it. I mean, it was a pain in the ass just to get the link to work. So she says, yeah, I guess you can keep it after all the craziness you went through to get it to work. All right, so Jorgen, what's your theme this week?
I almost forgot to put the themes, but I quickly just picked a little bag of 45s that I got from
All right, I'll make it big.
LT from Rob Walker.
Ooh, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Well, I remember how he used to come up on the show when we were on like Saturday mornings and stuff.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Well, he still makes videos and so, but
Yeah,
I got a bunch of 45s from him. I think this was 2019. So I managed to get this filled.
Uh-huh.
So first we have Bad Manners. Oh, I hate this. Wrong. Mirror my camera. So mirror my camera.
Yeah.
Bad Manners, Just a Feeling.
Tilt it backwards a little bit because the glare comes onto the picture. Yeah. Now we can see it better.
I must make sure that the records doesn't fall out of it.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
This is British C&C Music Factory featuring Freedom Williams with the song Things That Makes You Go,
Oh, I remember that. Things That Make You Go, I remember that.
Oh, there are two on every side. Here we have Soft Cell and the single So, and the single What. And on the other side here, we have Talk Talk.
Okay.
And the single Today.
Ah, nice.
China Crisis, Fire and Steel.
Ooh.
We have Bill Withers, Lovely Day. And it is a remix from 88, I think.
Ah.
Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. More China Crisis, Arizona Sky.
Oh, I like that cover. Fancy. Yeah.
And Depeche Mode, and the double A side, Blasphemous Rumors and Somebody.
Ooh. Does it have a side 2?
It's a double A side.
Oh.
It's Blasphemous Rumors on one side and Somebody on the other side, but both are counting as. I never understood this double A side. I mean, okay, because the radio station keep playing one of the sides more than another anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whichever ones they get more requests for.
So the other side becomes a B side anyway.
Yeah, why don't you just put it on the side B, Not the double A side.
James Ingram and Michael McDonald, I think, is in this. Jam will be there.
Ah. Nice.
And we have this is Annie Lennox and Al Green with "Put a Little Love in Your Heart" from the movie Scrooge.
Oh yeah, put a little love in your heart.
It's on.
A great and sadly forgotten new wave classic, The Lotus Eaters and the First Picture of You. A picture disc from trans artist called Marilyn, who is a man but performs.
Marilyn Monroe.
And a song called Cry and Free. And it is a picture disc.
Ah.
And we have an OMD and messages.
Mm-hmm.
And we have CC Peniston with Finally, British Disco House.
Finally, it happened to me.
Yep. So, nice little bag of 45s I got from Rob Walker.
Ah, nice.
Well,
anything new this week?
What did Tim said?
I was going to tell you that I watched a movie for the first time just this past weekend. That's Outsiders.
Never heard of.
Francis Ford Coppola. It had Patrick Swayze, Ralph Macchio before Karate Kid, Tom Cruise, Diane Lane was in it. It's a good movie. It's based on the novel by S.E. Hinton.
I guess that's why I never heard of it, because Patrick Swayze is a part of it.
Well, you can't really tell in this movie that it's about.
And C. Thomas Howell's in it too, I think, if I remember. Or what's his name there? Matt Dillon. Yeah.
I can only say one thing that Patrick Swayze has been good in, and that is North and South.
And he was good in Dirty Dancing as well. I like that movie. All right, let me take you back again.
I have 3 stuff.
Ooh, okay.
But not any stuff. This is a CD with pianist Art Tatum. Group. Webster, Red Calendar, Bill Douglas. This is released on Pablo. That is the label for that was owned by Norman Granz, who also created Verve. And he created most of 95% of the stuff from Pablo is older jazz musician getting another chance and getting a contract in the 70s and so on. Well, jazz wasn't that hot, and it's nice. It is a nice thing to do, even though a lot of those musicians at the time were pretty much old and not as swinging as they were. But this is a reissue, of course, because Art Tatum died in the mid-50s. So this is recorded in 1956. And we have an Aretha Franklin 45, Baby I Love You, from the 60s.
Okay.
Back with Going Down Slow.
Huh.
And the one that is very interesting, I bought myself a Stevie Wonder.
Ooh. Can't go wrong with Stevie Wonder.
A younger Stevie Wonder.
Down to Earth from 1966.
Wow.
And the interesting thing is that I checked on Discogs. I bought this for $2. And I checked on Discogs, and it was at least worth $10 more.
Wow.
Look, is that his first album or?
No, it's not his first. It's not called Little Stevie Wonder here.
That's true.
But I paid $2 for it, so I'd consider it one of this year's bigger bargains. But that is what I have this week.
Nice.
Or last week, should I say.
Yeah, I remember when he was like little Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, I have fingerprints on 45.
Ah. Yeah, he was good at playing the harmonica back in the day.
Fingerprints from 1963 when he was Little Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, I wonder what Stevie's doing these days. I wonder if he's still performing.
Didn't he release a song with somebody not too long ago, I think?
So, what have you been watching lately, Jorgen?
Well, that depends on, are we ready to go to wrestling?
Besides wrestling, anything else? Before we get to the wrestling part
Then
of the
I don't
show.
have that much to say that it isn't Swedish.
Okay.
So,
all right, now we get to the wrestling part of the show.
I watched Survivor Series Showdown 1991. Not Survivor Series itself. They had a pre-show that was in the late 80s, early 90s back then, before SummerSlam and WrestleMania and SummerSlam that was called different. And Survivor Series were called Survivor Series Showdown, where they had matches. It was like promoting the main event, the pay-per-view itself. So they had matches with participants from the pay-per-view.
So who's the main event of that one?
I wouldn't call it specifically a main event because it was matches like Skinner versus El Matador, Tito Santana. It was Big Bossman versus Earthquake, like that stuff. And then it was promos and storyline backgrounds and so on.
Ah.
But it was 90 minutes.
Wow, that's pretty good. Tito Santana,
If you want some explosive real matches, maybe it's not for you. But if you want to watch how the storylines were built up and what some okay matches in the middle, you can watch.
That sounds good.
It's maybe not the best matches because they wouldn't they wouldn't have that before the pay-per-view. They save that for the pay-per-view, the best matches.
Yeah. Well, it sounds pretty interesting. Yeah. So how many wrestling shows a week do you watch?
That depends on what you count, because sometimes I watch on my telephone before falling asleep and falling asleep in the middle of it. So does that count as a whole show when I'm falling asleep in the middle of it? So that depends on. But if you're counting that, maybe it is around 4. But maybe 1 or 2 if you're counting just counting entire shows.
He listens to you to wrestling to get sleep. I listen to music to get sleep.
That depends on, because sometimes it is I watch wrestling to fall when I fall asleep. Sometimes it is one of these walking around in the middle of the evening with nice music in the background. It gets a relaxing feeling. Sometimes it's someone who is doing a exhibition, a vlog about with their exhibition in the woods. You can see nice nature and so on. It's also very, very relaxing. So stuff that makes you relax.
Yeah.
Sometimes even an old jazz concert on low volume.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I used to do that. I used to put a CD on loop and let it play all night while I slept.
Well, see, my CD player takes CDs, and so I just sometimes I'll just put it on randomly and let it go.
Evenings, weekends, I don't do that because then I just have music on. Because weekends, I'm not working the day after, so I don't need to. I can watch stuff a little bit later on, and it gets too late if I'm going to put something on to fall asleep to.
Yeah, because you have more time on the weekends. You can stay up later. Well,
Yeah,
maybe not Sunday nights because you have to
exactly.
work on the Monday, but
Yeah,
Friday and Saturday night you can.
Sundays I still busy streaming anyway, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's always a good thing.
Because then I go to bed right after I've been to dogs.
Mm-hmm. And what time is it now for you?
8:30 in the evening.
Wow. Here it is 3:36 in the afternoon.
8:36 if you're to be real.
Yeah.
Here this is 1:36.
Ah. Yeah, you're 2 hours behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've already scheduled my collaboration for not this Friday but the following Friday, December 5th, for me and Danielle.
Yeah, I saw
And,
the channel. Put up.
yeah, she made the thumbnail. Looks pretty cool. So I did that yesterday. I said, you know what? In case she wants to promote it on her channel and whatnot and send it around, I said I might as well do it now, get it done. So it's a week ahead and everybody will be aware of it and stuff like that. And then after we do our top 10, then Jorgen, as always, we always bring you up on camera. And if you have a top 10 of your top 10 Christmas presents from over the years, you can make one up too.
Okay.
I'm curious to know what you got over the
Having
years.
this stack of stuff.
And we start from number 10, leading up to the number one gift that was the best. And I think I know what my number one's going to be, but I'm not going to say it because you'll just have to wait and watch it.
I might be able to pick 10 stuff, but then if I rank it or not is another story because I'm not sure if I want to put one higher than the other.
And if there's ones that get special mentions for it, you can throw those in too if you want. Yeah, because I have a whole smorgasbord of them, and it's going to be hard to pick just 10 because there's so many good presents I had over the years.
You mentioned a Swedish word.
I did?
Smorgasbord.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a Swedish word. Ah.
It's a Swedish word.
Wow. I thought it was an English word or something. I never know it was Swedish.
Smorgas
I knew it was Scandinavian.
So what smorgas is usually the Swedish word for sandwich.
Ah.
And board is table.
Okay. I learned something new today. Hey.
So basically, it should be accurate translated. It could be sandwich table.
Okay.
For some reason.
So it's supposed to be a table with a bunch of stuff for making sandwiches with.
I have no idea why they have to call it smorgasbord when it's more or less it's never is just sandwiches on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have something to wash it down with.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, but I learned something new today. I never knew that. And they use that as a song in the 1973 cartoon movie based on the novel of Charlotte's Web. It's called Smorgasbord. They have that song in the movie.
Hmm.
And I think they have Smorgasbord, another song like that in an Elvis movie. I think he sang something like that too, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
I laughed at my father when that told him about this one. That I paid $2, and it was at least worth $10 more.
Wow.
And he just said that because he's the kind of a man who always stand up for what's right and so on. So he thought he looked a little skeptical. And you just went there and bought it and didn't say anything?
They would up price on you.
Well, first of all, I said I didn't check Discogs until I got home and haven't bought. I didn't know it back then. And what exactly what are my responsibilities to correct them if they are dumb enough not to check on it? I mean, I'm not supposed to do their work. I don't work there anymore. If they're dumb enough not to check what it's worth before putting it out, that's not my problem.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm trying to find Charlotte's Web 1973 soundtrack. So I can actually find the lyrics for the song, but I have to go on YouTube and find it first. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Because I know there's a live action one, so I want to make sure I get the exact one I'm looking for on the first try. So let's see here. We have here, okay. Here we go. Charlotte's Web. All right. Okay. There must be something more. No, that's not it. Here it is. It's called a veritable smorgasbord. Okay, I got the title. Now I'm going to look up the lyrics for it. Okay, let's see here. Go here. Lyrics. Okay, got it. Okay, so this is from Charlotte's Web. I'm staying right here. I haven't the slightest interest in fairs. That's because you've never been to one. You can creep out at night and find a fantastic banquet. A fair is a veritable smorgasbord, or something like that. After the crowds have ceased, each night when the lights go out, it can be found on the ground, all around. Oh, what a feast! So that's what that song is about. So there. That sounds good. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm getting hungry. But I'm not going to grab anything till the show's over. Yeah, because
I'm thinking about ending it a little early today because I haven't been feeling the greatest. Started Dallas a little bit ago.
Hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, I think I just need to go lie down for a while.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And now I'm going to go upstairs and grab some food because I'm starving.
So I think we'll call it a day here on this show. So until next time, take it easy and keep on rocking and reading.
Godspeed, my friends. And keep on wrestling.